Unleash the power of knowledge and connect with the heartbeat of the African diaspora. Download our African Diaspora News Channel app now on Google Play and Apple App Store. Stay informed with authentic and diverse perspectives, breaking news, and cultural insights. Immerse yourself in a community that celebrates unity, resilience, and progress. Experience the vibrancy of the diaspora at your fingertips. Don't miss out. Empower your perspective today. Search African Diaspora News Channel and join the conversation.
We have 3 young ladies and 1 minor that were minding their own business in the racist province of Quebec. The city is called Terrebonne, and a 51-year-old, one of them folks, wearing a hood, approached their vehicle, yielding a knife and an axe, smashed their windows, uttered death threats and racial slurs. It took the police 3 weeks to respond to this complaint. Take a look at one of the victims of this crime's mother has to say. Her name is Lindia Barthold, and we'll also hear from one of the members of the Red Coalition, which is a lobbyist for Black people and complaints of anti-Black racism. His name is Alain Babineau. Take a look at this.
They finally put an investigator on the file like 3 weeks later, which means we could have been dead.
I've been feeling really depressed, really sad. I haven't been feeling like myself. I just want justice for me and my friend. I want this to be over and for everything to go back to normal.
Somebody reports that they've nearly escaped being killed by someone yielding a axe and a knife. You get an automatic response from the police. We have to call it like it is. Anti-Black hate crime. I repeat, anti-Black hate crime. The ways in which the police response in this matter also needs to be denounced and held to account.
It's really overwhelming for me. When I tell you guys, very overwhelming, very, very, very overwhelming. This is a situation that causes me tears like every second that I think about it.
Now, let's just flip this. Let's just say it was 3, one of them folks, young ladies in the vehicle with one of them folks, minor, and a Black man wearing a hoodie approached their vehicle, yielding a knife and an axe, smashed their window, uttered death threats, and racial slurs. Do you think it would have taken 3 weeks for that complaint to have been responded to? We know that would have not been the case. Not only would that have been responded to in short order, but there would have been more than one squad. It wouldn't have just been the SVMP. It would have been the anti-eclipse squad. It would have been so many squads. They would have been surrounded by 50 cop cars, and God only knows what the fate of that brother would have been. In the city of Terrebonne as it is, there's so much anti-Black racism that takes place against brothers who are driving vehicles. And a lot of the brothers out there are in multi or biracial relationships. So their wives or partners or significant other is one of them folks, and their vehicle may be registered to one of them folks. So what the police in Terrebonne are notorious for doing is when they see a Black man driving in a nice vehicle, or it may just be a regular vehicle, and they drive by, they run their plates, they see that it's in a woman's name and it's one of them folks, they make a U-turn and they cause problems for the brother. So if an incident like this took place, and as I said, it was one of them folks were the victims, trust and believe, it would have been a really quick response. This 51-year-old racist was ultimately arrested, and he was charged with assault with a deadly weapon, death threats, and mischief. But what I don't know is the name of this racist, because one of the things they love to do in Quebec and other parts of Canada is the complexion for the protection. So when it comes to them folks, they will not put the name out. But when it's one of us, and they're either accused of a crime or did commit a crime, they have us plastered all over, our pictures, our images, our names, videos, you name it. But These racists out here, we don't know their names. I am going to find out, though. I am going to continue to follow this story. The Red Coalition is involved, and they have filed a complaint with the Police Ethics Commissioner. So we'll see where it ends up. I'm sure this is going to be dragged out over years because that's another thing that they're notorious for doing in Quebec. Frankly, I think that Black people need to get out of that province altogether. There is a very, very heavy Haitian population in Quebec because, well, it's a French-speaking province. There are other French-speaking provinces in Canada, such as New Brunswick. But for whatever reason, Quebec seems to be where a lot of Haitians tend to populate. I urge you to get out of that province, all Black people. You will not succeed, you will not progress in Quebec. There at no time will this change as it relates to anti-Black racism. You're fighting a losing battle. Get out of that province and try to make your life somewhere else. Let me know what you all think about this. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel, EA Public Relations. Until next time, please be safe, everyone. Peace be.